Welcome to the series on attention-based living. So, attention isn't passive. It's not something that just happens inside your mind. It's actually a physical skill. And when you learn to direct it deliberately, your world can change. And this series will teach you how. Most people believe their attention is something that happens to them. They wake up, move through their day, and whatever grabs their attention gets it. But attention doesn't work that way. Attention is a skill, and it's the first thing that changes when your life starts to shift. So today I want to show you the simplest way to take your attention back. So what is attention really? It's not a thought, and it's not willpower, and it's also not staying focused, which will surprise a lot of you. Attention is actually a direction of your nervous system. When you attend to something, three things happen. First, your sensory system prioritizes it. Your brain literally begins to filter the world differently. Then your body shifts towards it. Your posture, breath, and micro movements change. Your mind assigns a meaning based on where you're looking. We think meaning comes first, but meaning really follows attention. And this is why attention feels so powerful. Where your attention goes, your reality reorganizes around it. So, if attention is a skill, why does it feel like we don't have one? Because in modern life, attention is constantly pulled. We get notifications, there's noise, there's stress, we're always multitasking. There's a constant urgency in everything we do, and there's a lot of environments that we're in that demand reaction. We rarely get a moment of unclaimed attention. And when your attention is constantly hijacked, your life becomes a string of reactions instead of deliberate choices. So, no wonder things feel overwhelming. But the good news is that your attention can be retrained, and retraining starts small and almost laughingly small. So, here's the simplest doorway into attention based living. Take one extra second to notice something without naming it. So, pick an object near you: a mug, a chair, a bent spoon, a leaf outside the window. Don't label it. Don't describe it. Don't decide what you think about it. Just take a second to see it. That tiny pause interrupts the brain's automatic labeling reflex, the reflex that collapses curiosity and closes perception. So why does that matter? Because naming is the end of attention. Noticing is the beginning of it. When you break the naming reflex, your attention becomes available again. You get to choose where it goes. This single micro practice starts to open a gap in your day, a quiet space where you're not reacting, but actually seeing. So why does this work? Well, when you pause to notice something like this without naming it, your visual cortex slows its categorizing, your autonomic nervous system shifts out of threat mode, your breath steadies, your prefrontal cortex wakes up, your emotional reactivity decreases, and your curiosity turns back on. You become more coherent inside and out. This is the first step in rebuilding your attention so it becomes deliberate instead of accidental. Your biology becomes calmer, so your thinking becomes clearer and your relationships get easier, all from a single second of noticing. This is the foundation of everything else we're going to do in this series. So, what happens, say, after 1 week? If you practice noticing without naming, one day a week, you will start to feel, once a day for a week. Say it again, once a day for a week. You'll start to feel less overwhelmed, more grounded. This is my favorite. More curious, less reactive, and more present in conversations. This means you're more capable of choosing your next action instead of being pulled into it. It's the smallest hinge that swings open the largest door. So today, just try it once. Look at something for one extra second. Notice it without rushing to explain it. Try this for a day and your perception will shift. Try it for a week. Your whole life will. And next time we'll build on this. We'll talk about how the way you touch things shapes how you think. So, attention shapes reality. Start shaping yours deliberately.